flesh rather than on a Zoom call. Set off at 4 o'clock this morning. There's a message for you. Right? You know we've had the guest speakers. Tom played football till his 20s, student, gained a master's degree, and I was fortunate enough to work with him at Southampton. This is how he started. Part-time, became an intern, into the under-16s very briefly, into the 18s, into the 21s, into the 23s, and also worked with injured first-team players back until the match fitness. That's why we've got him in. Okay? This day is for you to get as much from Tom in order to develop your physicality, all at different stages. And at the end, we'll have 10 minutes where you can ask some questions, and I suggest you do it if you're not sure of things. So the menu today is, Tom will do the pre-activation, and I think you were impressed with this, Bob, who did the pre-act with Shane.
I was impressed with Shane at least, yeah.
Thank you. Okay, then you're going to do a warm-up, and then we're going to split into the 3 groups. So keepers will work with Gary for 2 sessions, and then you'll rotate round with Tom. So you're either doing some physical work, some technical work, or goalkeeper work. Okay? Over to you, boss.
Has everyone got a roller on a band before we start? Yeah. Leave them here for a second, we'll go for a jog. Okay, we'll start down on all fours for some thoracic work. Onto your knees, onto your hands. Start with your hands under your shoulders, pushing up through your back, trying to touch your hips under, and then extending all the way up to look a bit spread. Do 10 slow, steady reps. Try and pull through your spine rather than rock it. Straight back up now. Done 10, bring your hands almost next to your knees, so same position but just bring your hands much closer to your knees. Then exactly the same work. You won't be able to get the same range, keep your arms locked out so we get it through your back. Push up that one handed. Okay, just working through your spine. When you've done your 10 reps, just give me a heads up so I can kind of see as you're finishing. Whole time.
Just know, I know you got it. Alright. That's some good training, so see you, Tom. Thank you.
Boys.
Thank you, man.
Once you've done 10 reps, exactly the same movement. We're going to bring your hands right up to your knees, and all you'll be able to do is do it between your shoulder blades. You won't be able to move as much. Just really concentrate on pushing back through your shoulder blades. Head down, push those shoulder blades right back out and round. Arms locked, like you're doing a press up. Staying down. One hand down this time, one hand behind your head. Dip your elbow down to your wrist and then open out so you can look at the other side of the pitch. Try and keep your hips facing down to the floor. Keep both your hips facing the floor. You might need to spread your feet out a little bit, almost like a prop position. Get that in your rib cage. 10 on each side. Okay, from that position, take your feet back. You're going to have one down on the knee, one up outside, like a Spider-Man position. Start with your right hand, so it doesn't really matter. Foot's wedged inside, we're going to do 5 on each side. So you're going to first time rotate out inside your knee, trying to fix that knee in position. Do 5 of those, nice and smooth, and then 5 where your other hand comes down, you open outside your knee.
An 8 and a 7. You don't want too much.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
1, 8, 1, 7. 1, 8, 1, 7.
Go slowly, try and get back and face forward. If you find the balance a little bit hard or you can't keep your back foot facing forward, just drop down on the knee. 5 inside the knee, 5 outside.
If you're not sure, ask Tom. You need to be doing this spot on.
Yeah. 5 inside the knee, 5 outside.
Feel the difference?
How do you do that?
So put your right hand down now. Left hand outside.
Good, Jeffrey. You're better doing that. Higher though, Jeffrey.
Try and follow your thumb. If your back foot is turning, the hips are more important than the foot, so if you find your foot's turning out, we're losing the hips. Okay, last one to do down here. Back onto your knees, hands slightly forward of your shoulders. We're going to scoop down into a stretch, try and keep your abs on, and then rock back over your heels. Scoop forward, up, abs on, squeeze your glutes, and then rock all the way back and try and press your shoulder blade and your head between your arms. When you're sat back on your bum now, I want you to try and get your head and your shoulder blades down between your arms. Roller or your ball. I'm going to set you a time limit, 2 minutes, but if you don't know what you're working on, I would suggest calves, hamstrings, glutes, quads and hip flexors. You can do it at your own pace. You want about 10 or 15 seconds on each muscle area. I was thinking, I wouldn't be surprised. The whole week for a lot. Take your time on it. Try and get some muscle tension to just press it into the roller.
You better use that then. Front foam roller. Have you got your ball? Sorry, yeah.
Onto your side to start with. One hand support your head. Feet come up to your heels. Just trying to open out. Try and drive the movement with your glutes rather than lift it up. It's only a small controlled movement. Do 8 on each side. Knees slightly in front of your body, heels up towards your bum. Try and drive it with your glute. 8 on each side. Good. That's Eight on each side. Keep your band on. Band on. Then we're going to go into a glute bridge. So your heels will start whatever's comfortable between straight out and at your bum. Band around your knees. Drive your bum up until you get a good quad stretch. Keep your abs on. We're going to do 10 reps, and each rep I want you to just inch towards your bum a little bit. Just bringing your feet slightly towards your bum to get that quad stretch even tighter. Walking your heels a bit closer to your bum. As you're going through the reps and you start to get range in your hip flexors and your quads, start taking your heels a bit closer to your bum. So each time you do a rep, another inch of your heels backwards towards your bum. Always keeping your abs on so your bottom rib keeps level with the top of your pelvis. Okay, then since you've got your bands on, we'll do one of the on-feet band work quickly now. So jump off with your feet. Starting in a normal squat position, we're just going to do 10 reps of just walking forwards, pushing out each time in a quarter squat position, and then do 10 reps backwards. You can have your feet band around your knees or your ankles. If it feels weak around your knees, take it down lower to your ankles. Step out and forward at the same time. 10 forward, 10 back. Try and drive the movement with your hip though, so your knee stays over your feet. Sit your bum down, keep your chest up. Should be able to keep eyes on me. Drive your foot out rather than lead it with your ankle. Good. Chest up. Should feel that well in your glutes and in your quads. Keep your feet more or less forward. Good. Okay, then we're done with the bands. Bands can come off. A little bit of core control work to do. We're going to go down on all fours again. Knees to the floor, hands on the floor. This one's called a Superman. So when your right arm drives out to the front, your left foot drives back. So everything, shoulders to hips, is going to stay facing the floor. So you still stay in this all fours position, even though you lift one hand off. Drive up and back, bring it back to exactly the same position. Drive up and back, bring it back to the same position. Keep your abs on. More or less put your head facing the floor. 5 on each side, 5 each combination. Drive it up and back.
Don't have to go too quick, Cams. Control it.
When you've done 5 on each side, you can drop onto your elbows. We're going to do 20 seconds of a regular plank. Count yourselves out. Try and keep your bum level, push your shoulder blades back, punch your abs on. 20 seconds of a plank, count yourselves. 20 seconds. Good shape. Push your hips back. Like someone's trying to punch your stomach.
You're not doing 20 seconds, Jeff, is that?
I've heard somebody say
Jaffa started about 10 minutes ago. Punch you from your stomach, push back into it a little bit. Twenty seconds, count your own. Solid planks there. Good. Then we want 10 seconds on each shoulder. So a straight line from your head to the middle of your ankles, essentially. Get them together, form a T here, lift yourself up, and then you open your hand for balance. Try and keep your head neutral, staring off into the distance. 10 seconds and a quick switch. Then on your feet.
Ah, there's a difference, sir.
Head should be looking forward to the side. Okay, you can jump up on your feet now. Split squats to start with. Give yourself a little bit of space. We're just going to drop the back knee down to the floor. 5 reps on each side. Trying to squeeze your back glute and keep both hips facing forward. Five on each, and then 5 on each move in, so up and swap each time. Brace your abs against that. 5 on each leg. same thing with movement, so we're going to swap each time. We start from a standing neutral position, drop back, don't think about it as much, and then the other leg goes back. 10 reps swapping each time. Last one to do with this position. Two left to do. Okay, we're going to go find the position again. You don't have to drop down, we're just finding the split position, and all we're going to do is switch your feet. Nice and sharp and be stable. Try and find that stability, take your time. The stability comes from the centre and from your ankles. Take the longest step that you can, switch as quick as you can, try and stick that landing. Spread your feet longer, get that base of support. Keep your knee out, knees out, don't let them cross into the middle of your body, knees out. Nice and solid, nice and sharp. Right, now your brain's starting to get on. Good, last one to do, it's going to be a 2-foot takeoff and then a 1-foot cushioned landing. So nice and easy, a little bit forward. Stick that landing, same again, we'll do 3 on each leg, just work it as you go through so that they gradually get smoother and more controlled. Into your bum, not just your knee, try and control it with your muscles and not with your skeleton. Get some knee bend, try and sit your hips back. While you're finishing off, Martin's just asked me how much of this I would ask you to do before a game. Everything that's on your pre-act video that I've sent you on True Coach is probably good before a game. You may not need to do the foam rolling, you can do that separately a little bit earlier or as soon as you get out of bed, but all of this sort of stuff is great activation before a game. Okay? Once you're done, you can chuck the foam rollers, your bands and your balls back, and we're going to go and warm up. We're going out onto the pitch, so I need 2 lines, one behind each of these start cones. Okay, so the boys in the first group said that on a match day, one of you was just trying to lead a warm up for the group. This is the kind of walk you're going to do. It's really simple to remember, straightforward, it's kind of logical, so you can go through it in order. Always going to start on the right hand side of the cone, always going to come back on the left hand side of the cone, okay? Nice and easy to start with, jog out the full distance of the 3 cones and then back in. Start trying to think like athletes, start trying to think about stiff body, knees moving up rather than just backwards. Again, 3 times through. Get that temperature up, 3 times through. Start feeling the stiffness through your calves and your feet. Deliberately, not just the about athletic movement, start thinking about power development. Get yourselves facing me. I'm going to go into a side jockey, all the way out, and then stay facing me all the way back in. So it'll be right forward on the way out, left forward on the way back.
You do that?
No, just two of these. Try and stay low, lead with your hips, stay facing me.
Don't want to hear any feet clanking together.
Right through. Head up, move nice and smooth and try and keep your body straight. Fancy that last one? Okay, eyes up, head up. Start trying to think like athletes. Stay facing me again. First one's up, stay facing me. Your arms and your chest are going to move at this height. Your hips are going to move below, but your abs are going to stay facing me. Okay? So everything's going to twist over. Your torso is going to stay facing me. The rotation comes from your hips and your shoulders. Okay? Nice and smooth. Wider steps, longer, smoother steps. Start relaxing, nice and smooth. Good. Go through, yeah. Open the pace out. Nice and easy, arms stay up, stay active. Abs to stay facing me. Nice.
Gonna work on that one, Ethan, I think.
Twice through.
And he's got a big backside, you know, that's a good neck. Got a few moves in there, Gregory, I can see.
Keep your arms up, keep active. Don't let your arms sag down. Okay, building the pace and the intensity as you go through. You're going to drive out to the first cone forwards, just come around it and back step back. So everyone's got to stay on the right hand side of the cone and come back on the left. Once they get back, you can go to the second cone. Once they get back, you can go to the third cone. Make sense? Nice and sharp. Get comfortable with that D-cell position. Yep, next up. Straight through. You join the back of the cuboid. Straight through, nice and quick. Get that lean off the start, and then that slow D-cell position, and backtrack on the quads. Start trying to think about power going forward, knees right forward. Don't open your knees out or push your body.
Uh-oh, you go and shake.
Yes, I do.
Okay, now we can start working on some range of flex off. As soon as he's out the way, good. Good. Make sure you've got control of that movement. Don't move out the way until you finish decelerating. Sit down. 10 yards.
Logan, you alright doing this? Hey?
Tiny bit, not really. I'll probably not do that.
So don't do it.
That's the same for all of you boys if you've got anything I don't know about.
Where is it? You alright?
15.
Try not to pick an injury.
One scoop. Try and smooth it out so there's more step. Trying to stay stable on the lead foot, just lean in, push one foot out behind you. Lean in, push the other foot out behind you. Trying to stay as balanced as you can, keep your hip facing the floor. Again, don't overthink it too much, just try and stay really stable through your knee and ankle, bend and then push, and then forward onto the next step. Real good Yorkshire sunshine going on.
We shall be using this as a warm-up and you'll be leading it.
Eyes all the way down the pitch to the far fence. Just bring them together. Nice and skippy. Heels stay off the floor the whole time. Start working your opposite arm. Jog it back in on the way back. Relax it, bouncy. Try and get that double contact if you can, a bit of rhythm. Do that once more. Same again, do that once more. Lift to the knee. Contact, pop your feet back to the floor. Knees up, try and be a little bit springier on your ankles, a little bit springier on your ankles.
Put some handling and then some stuff like this, particularly prior to your kicking and stuff. Okay.
Okay, we'll do most of the higher level warm up in that bit, but we'll just progress it a little bit. Everyone feel alright? Yeah.
Good.
So we're just going to do little details of roughly 5 yards. Let the person in front just finish, because all they're going to do is sprint out and stop. They'll clear out your way. As soon as they're out of the way, you can go, and then you're back to start. Then we'll do 10, and then we'll do 15. So a little drive in, pat, 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 stop, get to that low position, then just relax on your way back in. Into the stop, get out of the way, relax on your way back in. Start trying to sink sharply off the line fast, full pace, last minute breaks. Nice.
Second.
10. Good. Fast off the line. Last minute breaks. Good. As soon as you stop, out the way. Keep your bodies low. Take it through your muscles, not through your skeleton.
High, very high. So as soon as you get through the gates and we start, this is the standard. So then you can do anything. We're warmed up. Tom will increase it now. Warmed up, ready to go, to play like that. That's the end. Cheers to
So just step into the group now, and I'll take off.
Yep.
The first one. So this 6 yard square. Everyone else stand behind, apart from you. You can help me to start with. Everyone else stand behind the square. So I need Greg, if you take somebody over there with you. Good. So roughly, there's 7 people, which makes a pain in the arse, but roughly we're working in groups of 3. There's 1 man in a 6-man square. Can you see that? You boys just stand out the back. You're not doing anything at the moment. You're just resting. Same for you two. Just stand out the back. You're not doing anything. You're going to be working. You're going to be working. You're going to be helping me feed, and then you'll take a go at the end. All right? So all we're going to do to start with is just start getting you used to accel decel position. 6 reps, 3 each side. I'm just going to throw the ball out of the square. You get out, get it back. You can use your feet, you can use your hands. Back into the middle. I'll do the same on the left-hand side. Back out, into the middle. 6 reps. You drop back, one of you drops in. Does that make sense? Yeah. don't overthink it too much. I just want to start you getting used to that position of loading your foot and getting back in. Nice and light on your toes in the middle of the square. Yep. Lovely, you're the worst. Easy done. Out you go. Good. Back to the middle, nice and light, ready to react. Yep. Oh, my bad, I'm the worst. Bring yourself back in. 6 reps and then swap. Yep. Back in. Last rep. Yep. Okay, out you go. Next one in. Get there. Use your hands if it's a shit tree. Yep. Nice and light when you're back in, nice and light on your toes, ready to go.
Follow your path. All you're going to do is follow your path.
Nice. Back in. Six reps. Greg, can you come out on feed when you're done? Greg. Gregorio, can you come out on feed for me so you can get ready to go? Nice and light, light and that, nice and light, nice and light. Yep. Feed it back. Yep. Nice. Yep.
Drive it through.
Yep. 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 Okay. Relax, you boys, relax. Got last one to go. No pressure, everyone's watching you while we rest. Nice and sharp outside. Outside the square, G. That's it. Get that foot planted, get back in. Nice and light. Give him a bit of sec when he gets back in, Greg. Four, good. Just get used to planting that leg. 5. 6. Next man in. Good. Just that group over there. I'm going to need somebody to feed for me. Wait for me to throw. Last man. Yep.
You need something for what, Tom? As a servant.
I think they've stopped already. Yep.
Whoa, relax.
Good.
You always
6.
follow your path. If you play it through, you're in here. That's it.
No, they've stopped already. It's fine.
On the side,
Yep.
run the ball round.
Yeah.
Get that through. Good. Run it across, Nana, run it across. Open your legs up. Yeah, do this there.
Okay, start to control your bodies. Plant that outside foot. Try and take the one step. Get your brace position. Get it back to me. Last one.
Can you play on the move? Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Should be going twice through over there if you haven't been already.
Good stride across you boys on the side, yeah?
Back to him. Yep. Get that body position set. Get your feet planted. Get nice and low.
Okay, watch the game last night. England, Scotland, every pass, stone, wire play. Imagine there the 2 centre halves, wire, the stone, good pace on it.
Don't lean over it. If you're leaning over it, the weight is falling over your foot. Get your body low. Get your hand around your centre of gravity. Nice low position. Give it back. Good. Yeah. Get low outside. Yeah. So rather than leaning over it, you can't shift that weight anywhere. Then, if I was to ask you to do something else, but you're already falling over your foot, I can't get you to do another action. into the square, I'll choose the numbers so you can agree. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the number cones, alright? So when you come into the square, now we're going to start working a little sharper. I'll be shouting the number, whoever's in the square, out, press the cone, back to the middle, reset, relax, get back in here, ready to go again. Be really separate, you'll be in here waiting to react, okay? Starts at 1, around the clock. 1, 2, 3, 4. First guy's into the middle. Try not to think too much, don't look at me. Nice and light, your feet ready to go. Press the cone sharp as fuck, back into the middle. Yep. 1. 4. Get your brains on, get your brains on. 2. 1. Everyone thinks I'm going to do all 4. Drop yourselves out, nice and easy. Okay, relax on the way back out, loads of rest on this. But we want to be sharp when we're in here, get your brains on. 2. Back in. Good. 1. 3. 4. Back to the middle, then relax, drop yourselves out. Nice and low, ready to go, ready to react. 3. Just press with your feet, you don't have to press with your hands. 2. 3. 4. Yes, Cams. 2. Good. 4. You got to think sharp. As soon as the number's called, you got to want it. 3. Good. If you want to turn and drive and sprint, you can do that. It's 4 yards. 2. Good. About 3. Good. Sharp. Sharp as you can. You've got to think sharp. 4. Good. 2. Good. 1. Good. Drop back. Next one up. Matt. Right. 2. Bigger lean, Matt. Bigger lean. Want to drive there. 4. Come on, Trent. You can count to 4. That was number 3. Nice and light. 1. Good lad. Faster though. Faster. 2. Well done. Yep. Drop out. Last ones. Who's last? Mohammed. Nice and light your feet. 4. 2. Nervous now, we've got in his head. Nice and light. 4. 3. Okay, I'm going to get the boys just to do one more. When you get there as quick as you can, right? Don't think about side steps. 4. Right, big thing. 2. Sharp, 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 sharp. Get all the way out to the cone. 4. Good. 3. Good. 2. Good. Relax. 3, 4. Back in. Good. No loops. Loops aren't fast. Straight lines are fast. 1, 2. Sharper, Nana. Back in, back in, back in. Sharper. You want to be sharp. 3, 4. Good. Get there, get there, get there. Lovely. And relax. Drop yourselves out. 2 numbers, sharp for both. The second sprint depends on the first foot position, alright? 1, 2. Good foot position. Good sprint. 4, 2. Good foot position. 1, 3. You boys had some long shifts there. Drop out. 2 long distance ones. Nice and light. Nice and light. 1, 4. to turn your whole body. 2, 3. See what I mean by that second sprint depends on the first foot position, yes? When you plant the foot and you turn off well, second sprint is already powerful. 1, 4. Plant. Drop yourself out. Last one. Tell us the numbers, Mohammed.
1, 2.
You've got it. Good lad. You're trying to get there as quick as you can. No sidestepping. Don't drag your feet. This is a race. 1, 2. Get that foot there ready to work, right? 4, 3. Yes. Yes, Mohammed. Very sharp. 3, 4. Well done. Okay, take a breather. 1, 4. Back in. That second axle is easier if you're ready from the decel on the first one. 3, 4. Brace. Drive. Much better, Mateo. Much better. 1, 2. Brace. Good. Drop yourself down. You feel that second sprint is easier when you know where you're positioning yourself off that first one. 2, 3. Drop back, drop back, drop back. Good. Back to the middle. Well done. Breathe up. 4, 3. Good. 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 1, 2. Good. Stop out. 3, 4. Get your feet set low. Get ready for that second one. 4, 3. Good. 1, 2. 2. Stay lighter on your feet. As soon as you plant, you're already losing that ability to change direction. 4. Nice and sharp. Head up again. Head up again. Good. 3. Good. 1. And relax. Take your way out. Take yourself out. Body positions. Initially lean to drive out. You have to get yourself low to decelerate and change direction back in. 2. Great body position. 4. Sharper, sharper. Think sharp. 4. Good. 1. Good. Yourselves out. 2. Quicker, think quicker. 2. Good. 1. Back in. 4. Wrong one. Okay. Into the middle. Again. Feel a little bit different when there's no ball involved.
A little bit.
Concentrating on your body position a little bit differently, okay? So I'm trying to train repeated movements so that whatever you do, Gary, is a bit easier. Yeah? This time, 3 reps, 2 numbers. Move between the numbers and then back to the middle to reset. So 1 to 2, then back to the middle. Okay? 4, 1. Good. Good. Shape up, shape up. 2, 1. Good. 1, 3. 2, 1. Sharper, sharper, sharper. Straight off the box. 1, 4. Sharper, sharper. 3, 2. Good. Relax. 1, 2. Don't drag your foot. 1, 4. Good. Good. Back to the middle. Good. 3, 1. Good. Quicker off me. Yes. Good. Quicker off. Good. Yes. Good. Move already. Yep. Good. Yep. Yes. Good. Yep. Good.
Be aware of what's around you.
So all we're doing with the hand is just meaning that you're not falling forwards. If you're falling forwards, you've lost deceleration, pulling you forwards. Just keeping you up ready for a reaction, but also making sure you set right. Yep. Last one. Good. Nice and sharp into the middle. Yep. Good. Much quicker. Yep. Good. Nice and sharp. Good. Straight back in. Don't have to stop here like that. Just touch the ball. Just means you're ready to go. Just means your chest is upright. Yep. Good. Straight back in. As soon as you touch the ball, get off me. Yep. Just up. Good. Yes. Good. Don't put the brakes on too early. Get to me. Yes. Good. Yep. Yep. Drop back. Drop back. Good. Yep. Good. Your toes, no flat feet. One knee up to your chest with your toes pulled in and relax it back down. Do 10 reps of just controlling it. Try not to let it come through your back. You have to be braced on against that. Nice and control the pace. Ready, and traps. Good, hold that position. Make it an active movement, so you're not just bringing your knee up, your back doesn't give way, bracing against it the whole time. 10 reps on each leg. So right foot comes back to where it was to start with. Right foot up, from right to right. Pop, pop, that's it. Got it, Greg? That's it. Lovely, Greg. That nice little, that's your pace. Lean in a little bit more, Candy. Go, Candy, left up. Yeah, you need to work a bit. Feet back, feet back, feet back, feet back, feet back. Off your toes. Left. Then do left, 5 reps. Nice and sharp. One more. Good, relax, take a breather. Same again, it's real brain stuff. Left leg. Take your feet back a little, stretch from your calves. We're going to do the same thing here, but you just won't be leaning against the fence. So I might have to adjust the hurdles. I've just guessed it at your stride length a little bit. Oh, okay, I've got loads of time. So to start with, nice and easy, just try and jog through. 1 step in each hurdle.
To the black one?
Through the black cones again. Just nice and easy. Getting your knees up. Good. Follow him straight through. Just want to have a look at you. Get your knees up. Exactly like we've just been doing. Knees and toes up. Good. Same again. No faster than that. First step and then straight through the hurdle. Same again. Drive through. 2 easy reps. Even from that first step, just push off with your feet deliberately. Get your knees up. Good. Should be 1 stepping in. Good. Good boys. Sharp, sharp, sharp. Knees and toes up. Get those toes up. One more. Nice and relaxed on the pace. Big step. Good. Remember 80-85%. Big step. Good. Keep your abs on. Drive your knee forward. Good. You ready? Good. Think about it. We do this in 2 groups rather than individually, so 3 of you at the front and then 4 just behind. One more on the line. Go at your own pace. Don't try and run as a group, but it's just easier for me to do it in these 2 ways. can you see we've got the same cones that we've just been running through marked all the way up, almost all the way down to the far side? Yeah, so we've got first ones here that you've just been doing is 20, then you've got on the side there, I'll go put the other one out, that's 40, and then that gives you another 40 yards. So this is rolling speed that we were talking about on the phone last week. First 20, you can basically jog it if you want to. 20 to 40, start building the pace up. 40 to 80, open yourselves up to 85% of your top speed. Just
So
start
to the end of
to the end of the warm-up.
Like shuttle runs.
Yeah. No, not shuttles.
Oh, it's just gradually
Once you're up
getting
there,
faster.
we're going to jog back. Yeah, just gradually increasing the pace so you don't have a sprint start.
Okay.
Because we're going to go into that in a second. So it'll be nice and easy. Get yourselves going. Nice and easy on the jog. Just
jump.
this line, step up. And then open your legs up. Just you foot. Nice and easy. Jog. Build up. And then 85% of your max. Open your legs out. Toes up, just forward the whole time. Don't even think about the hurdle. Knees up, toes up. Good. Knees up, toes up. Don't flick your feet out. Flick your knees forward. Good. Brilliant.
Like it,
Good
Manu.
cow. Good. Good. Try not to flick your heels out. Try to flick your knees up. Try to clear it forward. Good. Yep. Step yourselves up. Once you hit this line, open the pace all the way through. Yes, boys? Yep. 20 yards, nice and easy. Once you cross this line, step the pace up. Good, knees and toes up. Good.
Is it like full on accelerator?
Yeah. Good. Knees up. Drive those knees up and forward. That's good. Good, Chris. Okay. Lean into it. Drive your pace. Drive your pace. Good. Okay, not loads of steps, big one. Yes!
Fast in RIASA. Vegas. Second fastest in RIASA. First. Calling out Rick.
He dodged the bleep test though.
Ah!
Okay, first three. First three, get yourselves ready. 20 yards, nice and easy. Let's go. Little step up, get your rhythm, get your knees up. Open, practice, open. Yep. Nice and easy. Start getting your knees up, drive with your glutes. Open, knees up, toes up, find your pace. We're only going to do one run each. Normally you'd be doing these in sets of 6. The first is going to be at 6.5 meters a second pace. Right, that's pretty low level high speed running. Okay, it's enough to sort of get a good VO2 max response, but it's not maximum. That means up to the ones that are just on the other end of the 18-yard box in 12 seconds. Past Martin at 6. Right, it's about nailing that pace. I don't want you to beat it. I don't want you to do it in 9 when I'm saying 12. Do it in 12. Yeah. All of you together this time. All of you come up onto the line together. Yes, please, Mark.
I'll go 3, 2, 1, go, and then I'll call the timeout. So 6 seconds to me, Tom.
6 seconds to Martin.
3, 2, 1, go! 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
as fast as you can. Get those knees and toes up. That's everything we've just been doing. Knees and toes up. Knees and toes up. Try through. That's much better. Go out and test how fast you feel comfortable running today. Okay? You don't have to push it. This is the first time. This is going to be the first time that you'll have got anywhere near sprinting in a long time. So just get yourself up there and see what you feel like. Okay?
We're going to the last one way down there.
Yeah, you've got markers all the way. Jog to the 20. Accelerate a little bit to the 40, where Martin roughly is, and then from the 40 to the 80, open yourselves out and just find what pace you can hit. All right? Don't race each other. So it's against yourself. I need you to test your sprinting skills. Okay? Probably looking at 80 to 85% of your match speed, no faster than that, right? Nice and easy. Really easy now.
Nice and relaxed, don't break. Alex was already
You got Trent in that group racing all of the rest of them.
Yeah.
Don't race, right? We haven't tested your speed yet. Nice and easy.
To me. Three, 2, 1, go! 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Go! 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. 1, go! 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Bang on. 3, 2, 1, go! 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll do, as part of what we do now, that's the one that Tom did in that corner. Pre-activation levels have gone up. They were good anyway, because of what happened the other day, but they've got to be up there. Need to be done prior to games. The more diligent you are, the more you'll get back from it. Okay? Some of the sprinting things that Tom has done with you, particularly against the fence, that's for you. That might be, I'm going to come out for half an hour this afternoon, but with some quality. Okay? So you've got a mixture of stuff. Any questions of Tom about anything?
I was going to ask any good like exercises for like strengthening the groin and hamstrings to sort of like avoid injury.
So probably the best one for your hamstrings is to use the roller. You can just have to practice it now. Pop it under your feet. Yep. And get into a bridge position. So down on your shoulders. Good. Bring it closer, bring it closer, bring it closer. Then push yourself up. And just hold that. And then you can roll your feet like a way to control hamstrings. Do that. And then if you wanted to work your groins, something like a box or a bed that's a foot or 2 foot off the floor, lie down in the side plank position, get 1 foot up on the bed and just lift yourself up into the start position using this leg. Yeah? And you can use the support leg for a bit of assistance to start with and gradually get used to using the lead leg as the adductor.
Anything else?
Stretching kind of hurts.
Stretches that.
Stretching kind of hurts. Like I'll be trying to stretch to get in there, but I can't hold it.
Okay.
You gotta get on the side.
Yeah, like like a pain, like a genuine pain, or it's just not comfortable? All stretching, or any particular muscle group? That's probably a slightly longer answer than I've got time for now. If you say we're missing on true contact elsewhere, some of them probably stretch more and some people work better. You can always look through true coach, so message me on the app rather than email me.
Which do you prefer?
No, message me on true coach rather than
So like when you get the coordination down with the sprinting, like to maximize your speed, is that just like building like your quads and your hamstrings, or is there other things you could do without like adding weights into it?
So there is a huge amount that you can gain from just learning to control your body weight method to start with, and then you can start building body weight strength and power stuff into your program. And then beyond that, the next gains will come from weight and strength and power work. Yeah? That's a difficult one when you don't have something that you program. But gradually the more we work together on how well you move on different things, I can give you a program and give you a habit.
Whose running technique did you like?
Whose
running technique was it?
Both was good, really good. Yours was good. Yours was good. And
Anything else?
Oh, and just like how you were saying, you would want to get more distance with less steps.
when you're at top speed.
Top speed.
Yeah, and also most of the work that we were doing over there was about trying to take your brain out of it, so like overthinking it can be quite difficult, but when we put you in the hurdles, your stride length automatically gets longer, your knees and your feet pick up, so then I can sort of take your brain out of it so that when you're in the 40s, you're already thinking knees up, toes up, knees up, toes up. So that's going to make the biggest difference at the top speed is the knees up and toes up. But what we were doing in the stride separation at the start is trying to think about actively getting all the power into the floor, trying to cover 20 yards in as few steps as possible so that each step is as powerful as possible. But that really is top end speed stuff, and you'll find that most of the work in football is in a shorter position that looks more like this box. Building that strength and power is still good for the time of breakaway for goal, or you have to come back and
I have a question. Well, mine is more like a personal thing. So because of my knee, I'm limited to like some movements. So what would you do? Because it's not fully strong yet. I don't think like fully strong yet.
What did you have done to your knee? And
My tibia bone.
What did you have done to the bone? You
It-
broke it?
Yeah, I broke it.
Okay, and so what do they do with the knee?
The 2 screws in it now.
Okay.
So I'm limited to like some movements.
When was that?
Happened like 3 years ago. But then I still, there's just certain things I can still do. And then when I try to do it, the more or less it builds up. So it swells up.
So same again for most of it. Like anything that you've got specific like that, ask me today. Realistically, I'm going to give you the answer on true code because I've been had time to think about it properly. But now that I've seen you and I know who I'm speaking to and what your injuries are showing me, I can say, right, you tell me the things that you're limited on. I can give you workarounds or fixes or things to strengthen the stretch. Yeah?
Okay. For me, when you get the video, I watch it and I go through about me. So I'm looking at a pre-activation. Tom's been round the group, and I'm thinking, yeah, I'm not doing that. When you look at the sprinting techniques, listen to the words. For me, it's the way I learn. Some of you might not do. I'll write that down. So I've got it in my head. So somebody's already said about it, but they might have been taken. But somebody's already saying about standards voice, stuff like that. There are key words in the sprinting, things that Tom's done, you take on board. That's the level that you set. That's the level that you're trying to maintain. I don't know whether Tom will be back this semester. He definitely will be in pre-season next semester, which is good for some and not good for others. Okay? So on their behalf, Tom, that's fantastic for his work.
Thank you.
And
Thank
to
you.
providing